Yep, don't worry. Tons and tons of Doberman content will always be part of the videos, so. Well, welcome to a special video. I'm going to go through all the stuff I plan to do and change up for 2024. I think it's going to be an exciting year, and I'm looking forward to doing as much different content as possible in the car realm, of course. More shop tours, more project car stuff, custom Hot Wheels, which I'll show you in a minute, and general stuff to have fun with, and live streams and stuff like that. But I want to give you an idea of what's going on. I released 104 hours of content between the long form and shorts and the live streams last year, and that's a ton of content. I don't think I can keep that pace up. My plan is to make the best videos humanly possible, give you the most content possible, but also control it, because with my medical issues, I can't go that hard. It's not good for me. I'm going to work on as many cars this winter as I can. I've got a plan to try to hopefully rotate the vehicles into the garage. My big limitation is having a one and a half car garage. It does limit what I can work on at any given time, but looking into getting a storage unit, and that should be happening this week. That should free up needed space in my shed and the storage I have here at the house to be able to move stuff around and keep the current project cars equipment here where I actually need it more, and get the stuff that I will need or plan to use or plan to sell out of my hair. Lucky enough to be involved with Functional Histories. We're doing a collaboration on making a Cherokee, which is my new project car, my main project car for this winter now that the Chambler is done, which you should be seeing next week. Go check out Functional Histories channel if you have not yet. They make some very cool stuff. Basically, they make a Hot Wheels version of all the best YouTubers' cars, so I'm extremely thankful that they're interested in doing this with me, and it gets me back into doing Hot Wheels a bit. This is what I did right after my transplants, because I couldn't work on the cars. I couldn't do really anything, and I couldn't just sit on my butt either, so I started customizing Hot Wheels. Fortuitously, Hot Wheels came out with a 1973 Honda this year, which is only 1 year off, so I'm able to customize it into the Cherokee, which it'll look a lot different by the time you guys actually see it in my video and in Functional History. So this is going to be fun. I can't thank them enough for helping me out. It's very cool and makes some really neat stuff, so go check them out like I just said. We'll go out in the garage now. Before we head out the garage, there's one more thing I should show you since we're talking about Hot Wheels. I actually worked on a car that was made into a Hot Wheels. It's this little guy right here, the '01 Ford FR200. It's really a cool little car, very fast. We made when I was at McLaren, so that's pretty cool. Well, at least I think that's pretty cool. The Muscle Machines that was released was the APC version of the car rather than the straightforward racing version, which we did at McLaren. So it's a little bit more crazy, a little bit more crazy graphics. It was a little more toned down when we did it, but it's the same car. They just put their stuff all over it, so it's pretty cool. It was actually in the Too Fast, Too Furious, one of the scenes, so I thought that was pretty cool. It didn't do anything but park it. It had a little turbo. Now let's go to the garage. Oh yeah, don't worry, there'll be tons of Doberman stuff. They're in my life every day, so there'll be all kinds of Doberman content, at least on the live streams, probably some shorts here and there. And as the weather breaks, I'll be in the garage and out in the yard more, because they couldn't be this year because of all the cutting and grinding. I didn't want them getting in their tootsies and that stuff, just more vet bills, but they'll be in it. And yeah, it's wet dog season, so the couches are protected. We're out in the garage. Winter's come back to Michigan, thankfully, or I guess really unfortunately for me. You will be seeing this little guy right here, the Chambler, next week. I'm looking forward to that. It's a long time coming. I pulled this thing into the garage just about a year ago now. But that's on the last legs, last hurdles of its little journey, at least for the version 1, and start driving around as much as I can, at least before the snow flies. Got a painting rig set up because I've got a few last minute things I got to do with that, which you'll see in the video next week. Main channel focus of the winter will be the Cherokee. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a very cool project. I think you're going to be impressed with the way it's going. You'll see that first video will be pulling some of the parts apart and explaining why I'm going the direction I'm going very shortly. Got more Cherokee content coming very, very shortly. I've done a bunch of things to it. There's some other maintenance things I need to do to it, so I'm trying to put them all into one video to kind of capture everything. It's been an interesting ride. This thing has done great for me. It went to No Name Nationals last year and 210,000 miles. I went 1,400-mile round trip to Missouri, so I'm just going to drive it till I can't drive it anymore. It'll be infrequent, but it'll definitely be coming through this winter and the rest of the year. This is my '63 AMC Rambler. I love this car. I think it actually looks better than my Chambler, but this is going to be a fun project. I'm going to try to get into the garage this winter and do some of the metal work that it needs. The project long-term for this is going to require more effort and time than I have for it this winter, but I could at least get rolling on some of the stuff to try to get it into a better shape to make the future plans for it go much faster. I'll take you to the back and I'll show you my Comanche and my TJ, more long-term projects. I'll probably get more stuff through the winter, but who knows what. Like I said, when I get the storage unit, it should make doing some of these things a lot easier because I am extremely limited in space. That brings me to my last two project vehicles that I have currently, my 6 6 total. My '06 TJ, which you probably won't see too much through the winter, it's just going to sit, and I'm going to start every 2 weeks, just keep it rolling because I do love this truck. But it needs things to do, and I've got the things. I just have to get around to them. I actually had the body parts for it for more than a year now, but it's just the channel grew in different directions, and I got the other opportunities to get the car, so I went with what I thought was going to work the best. Comanche is the same thing. I'm just going to be starting it through the winter. I've actually stolen quite a few parts from it for my Chambler and my Cherokee, but it's a workhorse. There'll be more stuff on that, more than likely in the spring, but we'll see if I can put some things back together. There's some things I can do to that as well, but it's probably not going to be a focus right now. I'm going to be doing some garage upgrades through the winter. There's things I need to do. The minute I get the Chambler out of the garage, I've got to clean this garage. It's been a year of just getting junk everywhere, and it needs some attention, and I need to clean it up and manage my space better. Getting a storage unit should help me with that. I've got 2 generators I got for almost nothing, so I got to get those running, and hopefully that'll give me some money to help further the projects, which is a big thing. Need money to make things happen. I really enjoy the Michigan Make series. It gives me a chance an opportunity to meet people I wouldn't normally meet, and then show and highlight the amazing stuff that this state does, which is very cool. Also, hopefully will lead to some future partnerships in other realms. Very much fun. I hope you guys like it. That's basically my plan for at least the winter of 2024. Lots of upgrades, lots of changes. Good stuff. So I'm going to be doing the live streams every Wednesday. I've moved those to 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Mountain. Gives me a chance to get some more stuff done during the day, and I think it gives me a little bit a better chance of getting the audiences. I really hope you guys keep watching because those are a ton of fun. It gives me a chance to sit down, talk to my friends, have a good time, and hopefully you enjoy them as well. Short content will be somewhat infrequent. Really depends on if I find the right subject matter to cover. Builds are always going to be a thing. I'm trying to put out as much content as I can and keep improving my content, microphones, better cameras, more stuff. Got a knockoff GoPro I'll be using. I've just got to get that running so I actually will start filming some driving stuff too. Trips. Who knows what, car shows, swap meets. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you here. If there's something you want to see, if there's something you don't want to see, there's coverage you'd like, if there's something about the state you'd like to know, I'll try to make that happen as well. So feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. That helps me to target what I'm doing. I can make the best content in the world, but if nobody watches, it doesn't do me any good. So if I know what you want, I have a better chance of actually making it. So let me know what you like, what you don't. I will see you guys next week. I greatly appreciate everybody's help so far. The channel's grown immensely, and I'm looking forward to an amazing and positive 2024. Thank you so much. See you very, very soon. Next week, actually. With this thing that's beside me. Hello, Max. Oh, Fief. Man, today's a bad day for me.